Subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and never miss an update from Latestly.
Please know that nobody's life is smooth like that. You will, by any of your own fault, face challenges. I don't really have to explain much. Shah Rukh Khan sir has obviously, he's the greatest star in the world. I said this in my introduction that the camera has been my first ever love. Oh, it feels extremely good. बहुत ज़्यादा मैजिकल फीलिंग है. जैसे लोगों की ड्रीम होती है कि मुझे मिस इंडिया बनना है. मेरा विजन था कि मुझे मिस इंडिया बनना है. And to have accomplished my own vision, it feels extremely good, And honestly, I'm still adapting to it. Though it has not really kicked in that it has finally happened. But slowly settling into the feeling, when big prominent personalities from the industry, when they are congratulating us, posting stories and posts about us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. So tab lagta hai ki, yeah, probably when you're walking past somewhere and people are making our videos and clicking pictures with us and they want selfies with us, that's when I feel. But it is slowly I'm getting used to the fact that I'm finally a Miss India. So I believe knowledge is extremely important. It could be anything. You could have an English degree or an economics degree, but what people don't realize is that it's not the degree, but it's the knowledge that you hold that actually makes you way more powerful than any normal, ordinary person. A lot of people don't know this fact that in my first ever audition, amongst the panelists, one of the person was in fact a renowned businessman and an economist. So when I stood there and I told him that I'm an economics student, my interview went on for good 30 minutes where we spoke about the Indian economy and he discussed with me what were my views. So even in beauty pageants, I got my first ever, acceptance in the beauty pageant industry because of my economics degree. So it's not like your degree is not important. And obviously, along with that, when you hold a great knowledge about something you do, then you will always have a path to walk on it and you have a choice. You may or may not follow it. So it's good having a choice. So, I think every activity or every experience in life contributes towards growth in a certain area of my life. For instance, it does say taekwondo. I've not been able to go very ahead in taekwondo, but I did go do the initial first 4 bells, but I did do a lot of dancing in my early years. I've learned multiple dance forms, and each dance form has really, not only taught me that particular dance form, but has also, made me more expressive in nature. I've learned various things in life, and this confidence of being in front of the camera, being in front of thousands of people and being able to perform in front of them, perform with a smile, perform with a confidence. All of this actually came from a very young age when I started practicing dances and, performing in front of smaller crowds, taking part in dramas and plays and different skits and other activities. So I think all of these things contributed in a larger picture in such a way that they made me who I am today. They helped me build up the confidence that I have. Number one, please don't get bothered by your rejections or any challenges or setbacks you face in life. Please know that nobody's life is smooth like that. You will, by any of your own fault, face challenges. But what you should know is that if you keep sailing through and keep your faith strong, there is no doubt that eventually in the end you will always win and come out so victoriously. Number two would be, for a beauty pageant, would be please take care of your health, not just physically but also mentally, it's extremely important to notice and observe how you feel. Because no matter how great food you eat, no matter how much workout you do, no matter how much water you drink, no matter how many great and expensive products you use on your skin, if you're not happy, if your mind is not fit, all of it is not just reflected in your body but also in your environment. And these are very real things that I've experienced and had to correct my own way. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Number 3 would be, please work on skills, work on traits, work on things, to be precise, that nobody else can take away from you. These are things like your personality, your charm, your aura, all these things, how you make anybody else feel. These are things that will be remembered much, much, much later as well. You might win the crown, you may not win the crown. Even if you win the crown, there will be a time when you will be an old winner and have passed on your crown. But people will always remember how you made them feel, how you helped them in their hard times, how they felt around you. So that's the most important thing, to build good relationships around you. Yes, I mean, I've had many inspirations. I see somebody who I think has done a commendable job, and I take inspiration from the most common people and from the most famous and great personalities across the globe. And I think inspirations, definitely one of my biggest inspiration is Shah Rukh Khan. Uh, I don't really have to explain much. Shah Rukh Khan sir has obviously, he's the greatest star in the world, and the level of his stardom actually reflects the amount of dedication and passion he has for his work. Post that, I am really, a big, I've always growing up, because I was an economics student, and I do have plans to, have my own entertainment firm and become an entrepreneur. I've always looked up to Sir Ratan Tata, and not just because of his business acumen, also because he's a great human being. I haven't, in the last so many years, ever, heard a great thing happening, or some very great deed and good deed happening in India, and a lot of times it is backed up by Sir Ratan Tata. So these two people. Well, I think India already has great talent, and it has been no hidden fact. Our Indian community, no matter in what profession, has a very talented group of individuals who not only bring that particular talent to the table, but also bring 10 other skills along with that particular talent. For instance, an actor here can do 10 other things, right from being, and I'm talking about women specifically here. For instance, a woman could be a great action heroine in her movie, and could be a great, sports person, and a great actor and an athlete. So these skills all together is no normal mere thing. It's a great full-on package. And beyond that, I feel one more thing that has really worked out for us is that with time, not just women in India, but women across the globe have realized that there is no limitation that should stop you. So with that perspective, with that shift of perspective in mind, I believe the scope of, the work they do eventually increased, and there was no foundation, there was no difference between Bollywood and Hollywood. It just, they've really shined extremely bright on the international platforms. And if they can do and give big hit blockbuster movies in India and do great work in India, then why not abroad? Beauty tips. All right. I think I'm somebody who really likes to go for a very minimum makeup, where I like my skin to be seen. Please don't look at this and feel otherwise. This is a Miss India look. But otherwise, I'm, always up for a great fresh makeup look. So please use a great mascara and change your mascara every 3 months, because it's I really have long eyelashes, and the one reason I maintain them so well is that you have to be very hygienic when you come to your eyes. Number two is you can never go wrong with a nude color or a nude lip. So whether it's nude on your eyes or nude on your cheeks or lips, it's a go-to and everybody should have. It's a must. And number three would be, okay, very important. I think this should have been like number one or number zero in that matter. Please, please, please use SPF. I have personally faced a lot of issues because I didn't have this habit, and it leads to a lot of pigmentation, and to correct that pigmentation it takes years. So please prevent that and use a sunscreen very regularly. It is the most important part of my entire day. And moving on to style tips, I believe style is very, very, very personal. I work for a lot of people. I, have done work for different people, and I pull off whatever they put on me. That is what I really want to convey to everybody, that there is no particular trend which makes you look good. It's your attitude towards it. It's your personal, authentic style, or your, attitude towards it or along with it, that will make the difference in the style. So three tips would be, don't follow a trend if you don't feel comfortable in it and you don't feel great about the trend. Number two would be, you can never go wrong with monotone. I feel it looks extremely classy according to me. It makes you look simple yet very, very, very chic and elegant. And number three would be, a hairstyle can really change a lot with a simple basic outfit. So if you can work around different hairstyles, this is something that I've very recently gotten obsessed with, trying new different hairstyles, high knots, high ponytails, buns, low ponytails, side knots, open hair, low curls, tongs, so beach waves. So there are a zillion hairstyles that you can try that will amp up your look to a whole new level. Very honestly, it has only been 2 days that I've been crowned, and I really am looking forward to what the journey has to unfold for me. I'm really looking forward to how my work is going to commence from here on. But before all of that can start, we have a homecoming, and I'm looking forward to go to my home state, meet the people of Delhi. I hope that they are happy and proud of me, of how I represented the state. Delhi has not won a main crown for a lot of years now. So it is with a lot of pride I look forward to going back to Delhi. And post that, I'm looking forward to commencing work. Totally, yes. I said this in my introduction, that the camera has been my first ever love, and I want to be in front of the camera, behind the camera, around the camera. It's just what I want to do. I have like a 60-year long plan what I want to do.
May all your dreams come true. Thanks a lot for having this lovely chat with us.
Thank you
All
so
the best.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.